You know, I got to admit, I haven't done this yet. It looks fun, but not on Lollapalooza weekend, right? Tom Barnes, Chicago, saying down on the Riverwalk here between Dearborn and State Street. It is Lollapalooza weekend, so we're doing all things Lollapalooza music. I'm talking to Jason Singer. He is the lead singer of the band Michigander, appropriately named because they're from Michigan. They have a show Saturday at Lolla, after show at the Metro Saturday night, opening up for Band of Horses. So that whole thing, I'm going to talk to him now, and then I might hop out on the river, take one of these things. That looks more my speed. So we're going to talk to him in a second. All right, no stop in Chicago is complete without checking out the Marina Towers right here on the Riverwalk, and that's where I find Jason Singer. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
So thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. This is a big weekend for you.
Yeah.
It's post-pandemic, biggest music festival going on right now in the world, and you're part of it. That's got to be pretty awesome.
It does feel pretty cool to be a part of something this big after something so terrible.
Right?
So yeah, I'm excited.
So this is the second time we talked since the pandemic, and when we first talked, you had a bunch of new singles coming out, and you just had another one come out as well right ahead of this festival appearance, right?
Yeah, it's called Better. That was part of the last EP that just came out a couple months ago, and it's been really fun to play and rehearsals and stuff, and it's a great way to start a set. So I'm really excited to kick off the set on Saturday. Yes, this Saturday.
And I imagine it's a little nerve-wracking, right? I mean, I know you've done shows before, you've done festivals before, but post-pandemic, big music festival. I mean, in Chicago, we show up. There's going to be a few thousand people there, so to speak. Are you excited about just getting in front of a crowd that size?
Yeah, I normally don't really get nervous about it, like playing at all. But for some, even though that size of a crowd, like I'd be fine in front of. But hi, boat. But for this festival, this is like the festival I've wanted to play since I was in high school. So the fact that I get to do it this year, especially with everything that's happened in the last little bit, feels really cool.
That's got to be like a pinch me moment almost, from the Jason in high school to standing here in the sweltering heat, because it's not Lollapalooza in Chicago without sweltering heat, right? Yeah. So, but that's got to be almost a pinch me moment, right?
Yeah, totally. It's very hot out, but I'm excited. I'm just very excited. Like I've already cried about it, and I'm an emotional person. So
yeah, I think we can gather that from your music, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah, the fact that we get to play this weekend is pretty cool.
And you also have a after show at the Metro. Have you played the Metro before?
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah. So Joe Shanahan and the guys over there are pretty awesome. But that in itself is a whole other experience. But you get to open up. You're opening up for a Band of Horses. So how's that?
They're also like a band that I love, and it's very exciting to play with them. So like I'm excited for that too. I mean, it's totally different because you're going to be outside in like a field, and later that night we'll be crammed into a club. And I think it's sold out. I think, and Saturday is sold out too. So there'll be a lot of people, 100,000 people, I think, on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good time for sure. It's kind of funny as we're doing this interview. We're just hanging out. Like, I'm just gonna show this. There's people taking it. Go ahead, take your picture. It's all good. Because we're on the Riverwalk right here in Chicago. This is your first time that you've been down here, right?
I can't believe I've never been down here. Yeah. I've walked across these bridges dozens of times. For some reason, I've never come down here. So I'm glad we're here instead of somewhere that's not in the shade.
Yeah, somewhere that's a little sterile and kind of boring.
Right now?
It's probably like 80. That's BS. There's no way it's only 81. Maybe in the shade it's 81, but it's definitely hot, and it's going to be. I think it's actually cooling off though for the weekend, so that'll be pretty great. For people who want to follow you, what's the best way for them to do that and find your music? Yeah,
just Michigander on streaming and everything, and then at Michigander Band on all the socials. Instagram's the one I'm probably most active on.
So you got this Lollapalooza gig and the after show. What's coming up for you for the rest of the fall here?
We have a fall tour. Oh yeah, we have a fall tour. We'll actually be at Lincoln Hall in October. End of October, we'll be at Lincoln Hall. So that's kind of it for the rest. I'm sure there's some other things we'll be doing, but for now, that's locked in. We got a fall tour, some more festivals, and yeah.
So what are you excited about the most outside of being at Lolla? Like, what do you want to do while you're in Chicago? I'm going to ask you the typical, like, what do you do in Chicago? Not expecting the deep dish pizza comment, but is there something what do you like to do when you're here?
Intelligentsia is some of my favorite coffee, cold brew. Yeah. Their cold coffee is like my favorite. So I've already been there this morning, and I've already gotten I've just walked around a ton. I just like walking around. I've done 10,000 steps this morning already. So I'm just walking. That's it.
You're from Michigan, obviously, and you live in Detroit. So I imagine, Detroit's got little hidden gems here and there.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself when you travel going to different parts of cities that maybe have like old school record shops or comic shops?
Totally.
Are you into that stuff?
Totally, a big time. We went to a little bar, Estelle's.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, that was really.
That's
nice.
a good time there.
That was
Yeah.
a good time. So we went there. We went to Big Star.
They got good food there.
Good food there. Went there for dinner and then went to Estelle's for second drinks, and it's just cool. This is my first time staying downtown though. So I'm at the Palm or in the Hilton or whatever down here. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, Logan Square area. There's a brewery every couple blocks.
Yes.
If you take a walk through there, and they got Reckless Records up in Wicker Park.
There's also one over here.
downtown.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna check that out, but they were closed when I was walking at like 8 this morning. So I have to go by.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, so you have plenty to do.
I love records, so I'll have to go there. Maybe not spend too much money though. Yeah.
What's last record you picked up?
I just got Sob Rock, John Mayer's new album. I got a signed copy.
Oh no!
And my girlfriend actually won a test pressing of it. So I guess
how did she win it?
through Grimey's in Nashville.
Look at that.
She like did an Instagram contest. So she got that. So now we have 2 copies kinda in our little.
Well, so you can play one until it wears, and then keep the other one for
test press,
safety.
and we got a frame, and then when we're poor, we sell it. So yeah. So thank you, John Mayer.
Yeah, thank you. And if there's a last question, and I'll get you out of here because I'm losing weight by the second out here. But if you were, I know you're playing with Band of Horses, and you got a whole lineup of other bands playing on Saturday. But is there a band out there that you're like, man, it would be awesome to co-open with them, open for them, or what's that band for you?
Coldplay. Favorite band. Love them. I'm unashamedly a huge Coldplay fan, and so I would love to do something with them. I think that would be very cool.
Well, I'll send this to Chris Martin and his people.
Please, thank you, Chris. We'll see you soon, Chris Martin.
All right. Jason Singer at Lollapalooza. What time you guys go on?
150 Saturday, Grubhub stage.
There you go. 150 Saturday, Grubhub stage. TBARNAS at WGNTV.com for more. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Jason. Have a good time, man.
See ya.